Now, the other thing about Easter is that I know we have some people who may be here for the first time in a long time. Okay? That's all good. Welcome. Glad to have you. My name is Father Kevin Peak. I'm new this year. All right? And as you might have noticed, we have a new translation of the Mass. It's not something I did. It's something Rome did. All right? And if you have your black book or you have your missalette, the new words are in there so you can follow along and keep up. All right? A little cheat sheet there for you. Okay? But why do we come? You know, it is true that on Christmas and Easter, a lot of people come who may not have come in a long time. But why do we come? We come because there is something hopeful about a new start. There's something hopeful about a new beginning. The possibilities that we can get better, the possibilities that we can be better. But we can't do it on our own. We know that. We have seasons dedicated in the secular world, it's called New Year's, where we try to get better. And not a whole lot of us succeed at it. We have politicians who come along and promise hope and change, and we don't necessarily see a whole lot of that. You know, we see that cycles come and cycles go, and we know we can't do it on our own. We know we can't do it just by willing it, or dreaming it, or thinking it. We need the assistance of God. We need God's grace in our life. Those of us who have made this Lenten journey, those of us who've been coming on a regular basis through Lent, you know, we made that journey together, and I challenged you. I challenge you to step up and do something more than just give up chocolate or something like that. And many of you stood up and took the challenge. Many of you accepted the challenge and you stepped into it, and you began to realize early in Lent, it ain't easy. We can't do it on our own. We need God, and we need His assistance, and we need His grace. And so we began to pursue that through the sacrament of confession, through coming to daily Mass. Many of you started coming to daily Mass. Most of you, I think all of you, took me up on my challenge to get to confession at least once between Ash Wednesday and Easter. I know I was in the confessional a lot this Lent, which is good. Which is good, especially last week. I think there were like 3 or 4 days where I only got one meal in and was up pretty late at night hearing confessions well into, the midnight hour even. That's good. That's good. Because through that sacrament, we receive 1,000 years, and it's going on into the future. It's not going to change with the next administration. It's not going to change with a new social system. It's not going to change with graduation and a degree and a job. Because it's established on Jesus Christ. And it is the witness of the resurrection that the world desperately needs to see, that we need to see, and we need to carry out to all who have not heard or seen yet. Let us do all for the greater honor and glory of God.